In 2025, King's Dominion is getting a record-breaking coaster that has just recently hit a milestone, and we got a behind-the-scenes tour to give you guys a little insight on what's going on for Rapterra coming 2025. Welcome back to Edutainment. My name's Eddie, and today we got a special one for you guys. As you can see, we got our construction helmets on because we are doing a tour of an active construction site, Rapterra. You can see behind me. We're bringing you guys along for an exclusive look. Thank you to King's Dominion for having us out. This is an exciting look at Rapterra, a coaster that is coming along very fast. It's already completely put together, the full circuit. We will see in a moment the last piece that went up for this coaster, but today we're going to bring you in. We're going to tell you a little bit about it. We're going to get some behind the scenes information. I'm excited to bring you guys along. Let's move on along and have some fun. And we got this cool button as well as our hat on. Rapterra coming to King's Dominion 2025. And check it out. Let me up the exposure here. We are behind the scenes. We're going to be able to get up close and personal with the track. It has been completed. King's Dominion posted it on their social media. But we're here to bring you guys for an up close and personal.
All right, to start out here, what is Rapterra at King's Dominion? And a brief little description for our people who don't know yet.
Rapterra is a world record-setting roller coaster. It is the tallest and longest launched wing coaster in the world. It is going to be the fastest launch wing coaster in North America.
So obviously the park is really excited about this new ride. Do you think you'll get an increase in Prestige and Gold Pass holders now that this new ride is coming next year?
I think we'll get an increase in fun and excitement in the park. If that translates into more Prestige and Gold Pass holders, that's great, but our goal is to just provide a superior product for anybody who's in the park, whether they are a Gold Pass holder or Prestige Pass holder or just someone who's here with a day ticket.
Well, that's great. And what else do we expect in this area that's going to happen around? Are we expecting any new seating areas or any food places or other theming options that are going to happen with Rapterra and Jungle X?
Gotcha. So currently there's no plans to add any food areas to this particular area. Certainly we've already got Outpost and Jungle Eatery in this area, as well as Chicken Shack for our food options. As far as seating goes, we'll have to we'll see what the final seating options are. Certainly we'll be looking at that as an option out in our midway.
That's great. So what made us choose the Rapterra name for King's Dominion? How does it fit in with the full Jungle X theme?
Yeah, so Rapterra is a combination of the word raptor and meaning bird or bird of prey, and terra meaning earth. So raptor representing the jungle hawk, which is the mythical beast that you are taking the persona of when you climb into the seat of Rapterra. And then Terra is a nod to Earth, meaning as in volcano, which was the ride that this site sits on.
Gotcha. Anything else you want to tell us about Rapterra or when we expect it to open?
So Rapterra should be open for our 2025 season. That is our anticipated opening date. You'll have to stay tuned for when that date is, and we're going to release that, of course, by the end of this year.
All right, thank you so much, and we're excited to visit King's Dominion.
Hey, we're very happy to have you.
All right, and we're starting off our tour. Jeff is giving us some feedback on where the project is and what the little pointers are. And one of the cool facts about it is back in September, the last piece of track is this right here that finalized the connection of all the track for Rapterra was put in. So that's what officially made it a completed circuit as far as the coaster goes. Let's keep on making our way. It sounds like we have a lot to check out today. And here they are doing the framing for the maintenance bay, and we also have the framing completed for the station house. Obviously it hasn't been fully completed, but you could get a good look. We're about to walk through and check it out ourselves as if we were loading onto the ride. And here we go. We're making our way down and over.
Yeah, you're now walking under the ride.
We are walking under the ride, and obviously not completed, but very cool. You can already see the stamped concrete for the walls, kind of accents. Very nice. As we make our way to the actual load station. Check it out. We are inside of the station, and this will be your first initial launch, which will take you out onto the track. And then obviously this is where it brings you back. And here's a better look from just outside the station. Actually, I'll step back and get a better look at the station. All right, and they did give us a cool fact sheet about the ride as well, as we step back and take a better look at the ride station here. So the ride maximum speed is going to be 65 miles per hour, and I'm willing to bet that that's going to be captured here as you go over the first element and then make your way through the rest of the ride, or right up underneath some of the elements here. Looks like that's your first inversion, I believe, as you come up from the first little hill here. And let's just go over the fact sheet real quick of this amazing record-breaking coaster coming to Kings Dominion next year. We got the physical dimensions, track length of 3,086 feet. The tallest point is 145 feet. The speed, capacity, and design, maximum speed of 65 miles per hour, capacity approximate of 1,140 guests per hour, which is pretty impressive. And the model is a launched wing coaster. We'll go over some more of the stuff as we move along if I see anything that sticks out to me. But yeah, guys, the more we do this, I'm super grateful for Kings Dominion inviting us out so that we can show you guys this behind the scene look, but I'm also extremely excited now for the ride to make its way in 2025. And check it out, a quick view down from the control room for Rapterra. This is a incomplete room at the moment, but a super cool view of what it will look like when you're coming in. And here's a look from the exiting side. The load station is coming along. I gotta say, guys, this has me real excited for Rapterra. I'm probably gonna say this a lot during the video. Listen, if all else fails with this YouTube thing or my current full-time job, I think I look pretty good in a construction outfit. But guys, once again, I just gotta say, now that we're here and we do a little swirl while I have the Rapterra helmet on, man, this ride looks impeccable. This is obviously gonna be the most attractive ride here at Kings Dominion. Once it opens up, the general public is going to love it. The coaster enthusiast is going to love it. All the elements that it has and the way that it moves with the landscape. I'm looking forward to see something that we can't see right now is how the courtyard underneath the ride is going to look. That's going to be another amazing part because you're entering from over here, but the ride goes all the way back here. We're about to go into the research center where Volcano used to load up the riders.
We decided to keep the research center here and build it into use for the new ride. And so it's going to be part of the exit. So you'll see the store in there. You'll see the place where you get your photos in there. And then it will exit out into the midway. So a couple opportunities here for everyone. One, we can go inside. It's currently being demoed right now, and you can see some of that. You can see also some of the counter space that's in place. And then we also have, for those that are interested, to get a photo opportunity, we can go up these stairs right here, but we need to stop at the top because there's giant holes in the old infrastructure up there as part of the demolition that's going on.
All right, and Jeff just pointed out we have a little blast from the past behind us that we're going to take a look at. It's the research center, a little homage to the previous ride here, Volcano. You will be missed, but now we have your replacement, and the path that we just walked will be the exit path from the ride. So kind of imagine yourself a paved path coming back from that load station, bringing you back this way, which will then zoom you on over to the research center, which will be turned to a gift shop, as well as the exit where you could walk through and just pay respects to the old Volcano. And now we're actually standing inside of the research center, a little homage to a ride of the past. It's currently being demoed. There's things that are going on inside of here to change it for the new ride, but the actual structure itself has stories to tell. And now we are on the second floor. Obviously a portion of this is closed off. As you saw from the bottom, there's some demolition going on, so we won't be crossing over on that end, but I wanted to come up here so we could get a bit of an elevated view of all the construction. Check it out, guys. I hope you guys are excited as I am and enjoying this little behind the scenes tour of Rapterra. Soon to be opening up, 2025. And also not a bad look at Reptilian. And now I just put that in two and two together. We got Rapterra and Reptilian right next to each other. And check it out, here's a unique view. As you come from the load station, we're still up on the second floor, but the load station's over there. We got the first initial launch that's going up, and then bam, it brings you up into the first element. And here's a pretty good look at what you'll be able to experience. And here's another look at that element. It's like a top hat element over at like Velocicoaster or Pantheon. Very cool. And it does feel kind of nice to just be exploring the remnants of Volcano. Historic ride. I mean, I missed that ride dearly. I understand why they took it down, but check it out. Soon you guys will be able to make your way through the research center here. It'll be converted and made part of this new ride. And it's kind of hard to see from up here, but Jeff was pointing out earlier the footers and the completion of the footers. There is these like empty gaps. I'll try to zoom in or maybe capture a different angle that we had seen while the construction was being done in the Tumbili Plaza. There's like these cavities underneath the different footers, but you see that foam? That's actually what they use when they're filling it in and curing everything. So as you can see, there's a couple of the footers right now that are being cured and a couple under the launch that still have yet to be completed. And here's another little use your imagination part of this. So this is actually going to be the entrance to the ride. So coming from this way, coming back here, you'll be walking towards the load station. And I wonder if it's going to go straight back this way or is it going to cross under here so you kind of get through the elements. There'll be, I'm sure, some netting and fencing to make sure that you can't get too close, but the way that this is going to interact with this plaza area is going to be awesome. And I hope they end up putting out some like food carts and maybe some bars out here so that people could actually be kind of enthused to come out and do some like people watching as they watch the coaster go by with a nice libation.
Right here, but it's when he's catching you coming down the very first drop on the ride, and you can see it. You can see the trenches being dug and the infrastructure being made. So.
And Jeff was just pointing out a super cool little point of the ride. This is actually where your photo will be taken as you make your way through that first element and come on down before you go through the first inversion here on the coaster. All right, so our tour is kind of concluding, and now we have the opportunity to just walk around and get like an up-close look at the track and any elements that we want to check out. We were able to check out the new load station as well as the research center and kind of envision where the walking paths would be for the ride. So the entrance to the ride will be right here, and then the exit to the ride will be right here. The entrance to the ride will actually be on the far end of the research center. So kind of like Grizzly, where the gift shop is both the entrance and the exit. This will be the same as well for Rapterra. So you'll make your way on down this way to actually enter somehow, not specifically, but kind of imagine. It would be cool if they bring you down here and across and back to the load station. And for those of you coaster fanatics who are really into the inner workings, this right here is the launch element for Rapterra as you start that will kick you off into that first element right here. They are currently working on doing all the wiring. Jeff was telling us that this is their current project, so soon this will be ready for a new car. I know that a car was delivered, or a ride vehicle was delivered, but it hasn't been put on track yet. I believe they have to put it together and complete like all the wheel systems and everything before they load it on the track, and obviously they have to get things like the launch system and other things up and running before they could actually get a vehicle on the track for testing. But soon, this ride has gone up so quick. Wow, Rapterra. We know so much about you, and you haven't even met us yet. we'll be riding you next year in 2025, and hopefully we'll be here for the first opening of the ride. Maybe they'll do a media event for that as well. Thank you so much to Jeff, to Kyle. You guys were gracious, showed us around, told us a little bit more about the ride that we didn't know, and it was super exciting. You really helped build the excitement, at least for me, and hopefully for you guys watching at home. Rapterra will be opening up in 2025 with the new season of King's Dominion, and we'll all be able to experience it shortly. This is one of those opportunities where you guys might want to consider getting yourself a gold pass. If you get yourself a gold pass now, you could get the rest of 2024, which includes Haunt and Winterfest, and then all of next year with an opportunity to ride Rapterra. Guys, I hope you enjoyed coming along for this little sneak preview behind the scenes of Rapterra, the record-breaking coaster coming to King's Dominion and Northern Virginia next year. I'll see you guys on the next one, but up till then, don't forget to ask yourself, have you been entertained?